Welcome to Fan for Racing Radio. I'm Fan for Racing Sharon, and joining me today is Sal Segala. Welcome to the show, Sal.
Oh, thank you, Sharon. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, just in case I missed the different time zones.
Okay. Well, we are here for our Talladega review for the NASCAR Xfinity series. And Sal, this week it was a driver racing for the owner's title that advanced to the Final Four this week.
Yeah, it was. It was kind of sad that a penalty earlier in the season cost him from, making it to Talladega to Phoenix, because this race would have put him right there.
Yeah, but when you do the crime, you got to pay your dues for that. And I think NASCAR did the right thing in this particular case. But let's go ahead and get into our notes here for this race. It was the Superspeedway ace, Austin Hill, that won at Talladega, locking the number 21 team into the championship for that owner's title. Once again, Richard Childress Racing's Austin Hill proved himself the driver to beat on NASCAR's big drafting style tracks. The veteran held off the field on a dramatic overtime restart with 2 laps remaining at Talladega Superspeedway to earn that victory in Saturday's United Rentals 250. He was able to stretch his fuel tank to win that race at Talladega Superspeedway. He also swept all 3 stages and led a race-high 48 laps. The win was his 4th victory of the 2025 season, and he swept the Talladega races this year. Carson Cavapo rallied it to second in an overtime after pitting for fuel. Justin Allgaier did the same, restarting outside the top 10. Christian Eckes, Cesar Baccarella rounded out the top 5. It's the best career finish for Baccarella. Blaine Perkins also placed 6th, with Parker Retzlaff, Leland Honeyman, and Sammy Smith and Jesse Love filling out the rest of the top 10. Playoff drivers finishing outside the top 10 were Connor Zilisch. He ran into some bad luck. He finished in 23rd. Brandon Jones finished 26th. Sheldon Creed 34th, and Sam Mayer finished in 38th. There were 17 lead changes among 10 drivers and 5 cautions for 22 yellow flag laps. The average speed of the race was 131.322 miles per hour. The fastest lap bonus actually went to the number 45. They got it on lap 12 at 50.063. And the margin of victory in this race was 0.105 thousandths of a second. So that 21 pretty much dominated. So Josh Williams got that fastest lap bonus on lap 12. So your thoughts here about our playoff drivers, the top 10, and our rookies?
So. Yeah, Christian Eckes got, actually Carson Quapple got the rookie of the race. I thought he would have had a good shot at Austin Hill towards the end. I thought they would have raced a little bit harder, but Austin went out there and he knew he wanted to win, and won the race. A lot of drivers in there you never expect to hear about. Blaine Perkins finished 6th. Jeez, that's a great finish for Blaine.
That is.
That's like a win for that team.
Yeah, I was real happy to see that.
And then Jesse Love finished 10th, Sammy Smith 9th, Leland Honeyman in 8th.
Those are non-playoff drivers. A lot of non-playoff drivers up in that top 10.
Yeah, the big winner was actually Carson Quapple.
Okay, and other rookies, Nick Sanchez ran up front for a good part of the day, but he ended up with a 20th place finish. Dean Thompson finished in 29th. William Sawalich, man, I felt bad for him too. His day went down real quick. And he finished 30th, and Taylor Gray finished in 31st. But let me get into some of the incidences here. Sam Mayer was out of the race on lap 15. There were several that were out on lap 15 because of an accident. Sam Mayer was the first one out due to DVP, the damaged vehicle policy. Jeremy Clements Brendan Queen, Ryan Sieg, and Sheldon Creed all out on lap 15 because of a big accident that happened on that lap. Then Anthony Alfredo was out on lap 17. It was also an accident that took out Jordan Anderson on lap 19. Taylor Gray had a rear gear issue on lap 41 that took him out of the race. William Sawalich involved in an accident that took him out on lap 44, along with Dean Thompson and Connor Mozak. And then Ryan Ellis had a radiator issue that took him out of the race on lap 84. Another accident on lap 92 took out Eric Almirola and Daniel Dye. And then there were 21 cars on the lead lap, finishing all 100 laps. And the remainder of the drivers, including Connor Zilich, who finished 3 laps down, finished the race, but a lap or more down. So quite a few incidents here in this Xfinity Series race, Sal.
Yeah, there was. It was still no big one, which is good. Trucks didn't have the big one either, so that was good to see.
Yes.
Maybe the drivers are finally figuring out these plate tracks.
Yeah, that would be great for them to figure that out. I do feel like the level of driving is improving on the super speedways because although they had a lot of accidents in this particular race, I think these drivers are learning a lot.
Yeah, they possibly could be if the incidences are dropping.
So do you want to cover the points report?
Yeah, so on the points we have Connor Zilich and Justin Allgaier already advancing to the championship 4. So then third we got Jesse Love. Fourth is Carson Quapple. Fifth is Sammy Smith. Sixth is Brandon Jones. Seventh is Sam Mayer, and eighth is Sheldon Creed. So it looks like Carson Quapple and Carson Quapple's on the bubble. Looks like Jesse Love almost has his go-kart for Martinsville. 40 points up. 40 he's 29 points up ahead of Carson Quapple, who's on the bubble. That Sammy Smith is below the bubble.
Yeah, Carson Quapple is 11 to the good and Sammy is 11 under.
And then you got Brandon Jones 20, Mayer 22, and Sheldon Creed is definitely in a must-win situation.
Yeah, Martinsville is going to be critical for a lot of these guys. And it is going to be interesting. Again, these playoff races, I think, are do not miss events because the points could really get shook up here again after Martinsville. And if Martinsville holds true to form, there's going to be some hurt feelings when they leave.
Oh, yeah, there will. A lot of hurt feelings.
Yep.
But that's part of racing.
That's part of racing. You're right. Okay, do watch for more coming soon here at Bamper Racing Radio. Sal and I are completing our reviews of the 3 races taking place at Talladega Superspeedway this weekend. And then at 10 o'clock tonight, we'll have our live stream of Hot Topic Sound Off with Chris and Jay as we discuss the hottest topics from the weekend of racing. Then later this week, Jay and I will sit down and do the previews for Martinsville. There'll be 3 with all 3 National Series racing this weekend. Everybody's in sync, and I like that, Sal. And then on Friday, Taz and I will sit down and do the fantasy report to help you with your fantasy picks for the weekend of racing. So then we come back next Monday and do it all over again, Sal.
Yep, 1 week away. It's getting close to the end of the season right now.
It certainly is. And I'm really excited about these next 2 races at Martinsville and Phoenix. We want to thank everybody for tuning in. We appreciate each and every one of you. And Sal, do you want to say anything before we move on to the next video?
No, that's it. We'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for listening in. Thanks for all the support. And we'll see you in the next video.